It's amazing how this little pin can actually save you from being killed, or at least keep you from being seriously injured. This is meant to detect all kinds of combustible gases, from propane, sewer gases, even natural gas, methane gases, and all the way to the regular type of gas that you would use in a lawnmower, or even maybe the type that you would use inside a generator. And these are very simple to use and not to mention inexpensive. Top Test is the maker of this particular product, and inside the box you won't find a whole lot except for the manual, the pin, also a set of batteries, and it even comes with a carrying case. Setup is super simple. You take the back of the cap off and put in the two batteries, put the cap back on, and turn it on. And after 30 seconds it'll load up and beep, and now you're ready to go. Now, just about 2 weeks ago, I purchased this RV, and I noticed I kept smelling a little bit of propane coming from somewhere, and I couldn't find it. So I broke out this handy little pin, and it's basically a treasure hunt from here on. So I went to both of my propane tanks and basically stuck the pin in there to find out where the leak was coming from. And as you can see, it kind of picked up a little bit of a smell here, but that's not really where the major problem was. So I continued on and basically followed where the lines go, and I also have a generator compartment in this particular unit. And so then I went into the generator compartment because this does have a propane line that runs through it with a connection point. So I figured I'd check here to see if there was a leak, and you could see that the meter did kind of come up a little bit, but that's still not where the problem is. I do have one more propane container right here on the other side of the unit. And now I actually found out, and I can even hear it, that this particular regulator is actually leaking, and now you can see the pin pretty much goes all the way to red and all the bars are showing, and obviously you can hear the alarm, which is pretty loud, and you know it's going off. So if you put it out here, it'll actually start to come back and then kind of reset itself. But I actually found another leak, which is at this T-fitting connection here. This was where I thought it was at first, but now I have a problem with both the regular and the T-fitting. So I ended up fixing the problem and even rerouting part of my propane system because it wasn't even right, so you can never trust those RV dealers. But this is definitely something that every RVer or even homeowner should have in their toolbox, because you never know when you might have a natural gas leak or when you might find or smell propane on board of your RV. So definitely park it inside of your toolbox, that way it's always ready to go.